it's Kaya Hickey with Porsche of Ocala. Today I'm doing a walk around video on the brand new 2019 Cayenne. This is not released yet. They did actually just change the release date to September instead of like November. So we're super excited for that. We did just start our training today. This isn't going to be just a full technical video on this specific Cayenne. I just wanted to show you some differences in it and a few changes. Beautiful, beautiful biscuit blue metallic on this. This is going to be the black interior as well. This one isn't loaded up actually. There is a lot more options you can get on it, so I will go through just a few of options that this one has, as well as what other options you can get. Your standard Porsche headlights on this, beautiful fog lights. You do have a nice sensor in the front, which is going to be like with your all of your safety features, so your blind spot, lane departure warning, things like that. You do have a sensor at the top of this vehicle as well with your cruise control. This specifically, you do have the off-roading option on this. This isn't the off-road package, but you do have where you can do gravel, rocks, sand, mud. The only thing it doesn't have is snow. It actually is intelligent enough to not need to know that you're in snow. It'll automatically change for you. If you do have the off-roading package, it will actually change the suspension and everything as well. But the regular button does change how it responds. Brand new brakes on this. They are very, very, very responsive. I love the look of them as well. They grab quickly. One thing I want to point out too is the airflow on this. They did just change how aerodynamic this is. So the air will go through the intake here. It will come up behind here, and so it's in front of the wheel instead of the wheel grabbing all the excess air. It does just go around it, which is nice. You do also have an airflow from the front of this vehicle into the inside of the hood and through the top of the car, so making it very, very aerodynamic. This is going to be the 3-liter twin scroll turbo V6. This one you're going to have 335 horsepower, 332 foot-pounds of torque, 0 to 60 of 5.6 seconds. So everything on this has essentially changed with the redesign. The seats are different. This is going to be all the upgraded technology. Your Bose stereo system. I love the infotainment center on this now. So you can, one thing that I want to point out too is the voice commands on this. They have become amazing. It's insane just how, efficient they are. You can go as much as changing the temperature on the car. If you tell it you're cold, it'll turn the temperature warmer. If you tell it you're warm, it'll change the temperature cooler. So very nice system. You do still have like your Sport Plus button. You have your Sport Plus button is actually going to make it know that you're about to go on a track, is really what it's looking for, is your Sport Response button. It knows you're about to track the car. It's getting ready for that. Everything up front has changed, so your navigation is up front. Your recent calls will show. One thing it did change is that there are no more like full telephone contacts in there. I'm not sure why they changed that. Probably more for safety, so you're not going through a whole list of contacts. But relatively everything else is very updated on here. Looks nice, sleek. I do love this over here. You can scroll through different information though. You can go through like your drive distribution, tire pressure, vehicle information. I do think that looks really, really nice though. Over here, I love the navigation on this. You can do it through voice command as well as points of interest. You do have traffic information that is intelligent, so you can go here, change the intelligent detours, show destination, route options. You do have a small widget screen on the side, which is your like your split screen. I think it looks super cool though. It's not, intrusive into the screen of the navigation, but it does give you enough information, goes through everything on the menu. So I think that looks really nice. Nice and easy to turn off and on. All of your climate, car settings, everything are just nicely displayed here. So very, very user friendly. You can go as much as telling it you're craving Mexican food and it'll find you a Mexican restaurant near you. So very updated. One thing I do want to point out, this one specifically does not have the heads-up display. Normally you would have information displayed there. What that's going to do is you can actually see like what speed you're going. You can see some navigational turn up there. So there are different options if you do have the heads-up display. Your automatic cruise control on this is going to show you your speed limit. That is just off memorization. If you do have the traffic sign recognition, it will actually read the sign. So there are a few different options on that. If you have your adaptive cruise control, it'll actually essentially give you almost like a police radar, where it's going to actually tell you what speed the person in front of you is going. So I think that is a really cool feature. It lets you know, if you're going to have to pass somebody soon, it gets you ready to look for a spot and a safe way to pass them. So if you're going 75 miles an hour, you do have the option of seeing up there, hey, they're going 65, you're gonna have to automatically pass them. Or if they're going fast, then you don't have to worry about it. So you do have the comfort access on this. You know that because there is a fake key fob in there, to be able to start your engine without actually taking your key fob out. A couple USB drives, your 12 volt back here. I think it looks really sleek in the back as well. You can change where the car seats are setting here, so you can essentially like push the seats back, pull them up forward depending on how much space you need in the trunk. And then of course you can lay them flat and everything. You do have the 40-60 split on them. Lots of space in the back. You do of course have your spare tire underneath and your privacy shade. Does seem a lot higher up too, so that'll help with putting baggage in. You don't have to break your back trying to put luggage in here. And of course you have some space under here. I do love the new back of this. This does look just kind of like the Panamera back, where it has the entire back as a light. I think that looks really nice. Looks really sleek for Porsche. This does come in the option of the Turbo and the Turbo S, so you do have other engine options on this as well. Beautiful color combination, especially with the black trim on the outside. But this one here will give you all your safety features, so like your blind spot and everything will be on this specific car. And then of course you have your heated seats, and you do have, if you want, the ventilated seat option as well. But I just wanted to give you just a little sneak peek, just so you could see, what this looked like in the new body style. We are very, very excited to get one in. This one is just our training one, but as soon as we get one in, we will put some more videos up. Thank you so much for taking the time to take a look at this, and if there's anything at all we can do for you question-wise, please let us know.